Yeah, consider this. 8 years ago tonight, Marcia Fudge was mayor of Warrensville Heights. Tonight, she is the permanent chair of the Democratic National Convention. To put that in perspective, that was the role played by House Speaker Paul Ryan last week for the Republicans in Cleveland. Fudge appearing today at the Ohio delegation breakfast this morning. Her role took on a heightened significance after the decision of Democratic National Committee Chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz to step down at the end of the convention over those leaked emails that called into question the fairness of the Democrats' presidential primary process. I asked the Congresswoman about that. Do you feel that the emails showed that this situation was stacked against Bernie in a sense?
Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you, John. I haven't read any of them, so I don't know what they showed. But what I do know is this. Under any scenario, Bernie lost this race. Whether you just take the pure number of people who voted, whether you look just at delegates, whether you look at states, there is no scenario by which he won. And since those emails, quote unquote, that say he may have been in some way treated unfairly, no one ever knew anything about him. They could not have influenced voters out here in this country. So I don't believe that in any way it affected the outcome of this race.
I got to tell you, as you come out here in the hall, strong Bernie presence here in the arena this evening. You can understand why they wanted to have his speech on this first night, get that unity and move on from here. But the chance of Bernie interrupting several speakers, including Elijah Cummings, including Marcia Fudge, even the opening prayer was interrupted by a back and forth, drowning out portion of that prayer. Marcia Fudge saying to the crowd at one point, "I will show you respect, but I expect you to show me respect in return." So it should be an interesting speech tonight when we hear from Bernie Sanders this evening. Reporting live from the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia, I'm John Kosich, News Channel 5.